right, coming up next is the UFC Heavyweight Showdown. All right, so here we go, round one. This is his UFC debut. So finally getting to the big show. He strung together a long winning streak on the regional circuit. A lot of people thought maybe this UFC debut would have come last year. Let bygones be bygones. Here it is. We'll see what he can do. Right hand upstairs. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Try to establish that jab. Blocks the shot. Well, missed on that one. Wind it up on the right there to no avail. Oh, working hard here against the bench. We'll see if he can get the takedown.
Yeah, commitment's kicking tonight and shows.
Timely defense there, huge block for him. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Missed with that attempt. Right hand upstairs. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? It's such a fast leg kick.
Just misses with the straight right. Right hand upstairs. Just out of range with that right hand. 1 minute to go in the round. And he landed the right hand there. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Dig and kick.
15 seconds. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Round two straight ahead.
Boxing is spectacular. I want you to keep it up. Remember the combos we worked with the gym. Double jab, cross, hook to the body.
A lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out. Ready? Ready?
In the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that shot. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No two-piece, no soda. It's one and done walking along.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. You have now found a setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go by.
And they separate.
a thudding leg kick.
Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a ton behind it. Much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2.
Great punch landed, so much power.
Looked like that left hand found the target.
Found the target, as it has on so many occasions tonight.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. He blocks the shot. Single collar tie now. Left hook coming, it's blocked. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize he was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Final seconds here of round number 2.
Loaded up there on that
What
high
a
kick.
fight so far. So we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to
Keep that pace up. Wow, I'm impressed. I want you to keep pushing. Keep breaking this guy down. And keep changing up your strikes.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, that's a big hook there.
Protect your face.
Oh!
Good right hand. Put him to sleep.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
Got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture.
But that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. He landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets a big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 4 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, El Diablo!
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.
Coming up next is the UFC heavyweight division collision.
Ready. You ready to fight?
So after a win by knockout in his UFC debut, here he is making the walk yet again. We'll see if he can move to 2-0 in the UFC, and that could set him up for a potential contender-type fight. This is a guy who is all the rage with fight fans right now, given what he did in the debut, and now you gotta think he'll certainly have even more confidence as he makes the walk here tonight. Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab.
Big shot lands.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. Just like boxing, the most thrown punch in the first one you learn is a jab. Right. And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon. Nice punch there.
3 minutes to go.
Big kick lands.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Blocks the shot.
Came on inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh, such a natural jab, and there it is again as he gets the hand right to the target.
I mean, right to the target, John. It's like a dude sitting there with a red target on his nose, just getting beat up, hit bullseye after bullseye after bullseye. I love his ability to feint once and then throw that jab right behind it. It's nasty. Nice punch lands.
All right, hook attempts, no good.
Relax. Start looking for your shot.
Big kick lands.
Back and forth we go. Head off the center line, slips the punch. Trying to double up on that jab. Oh, misses with the jab.
Punch over top.
Deadly defense there, huge block for him. Right hand upstairs.
Came on inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
5 minutes in the books. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last one.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, his UFC debut essentially went exactly as he drew it up. A win by plush knockout to immediately emerge on the radar of UFC fans and fighters around the world. Now he'll try to string together back-to-back knockouts, move to 2-0, and he already has made some noise. We'll see if he can keep that trend going here tonight. Sound defense there as he blocks the shot. I mean, can you imagine having a reach advantage like this? What a luxury!
It's a luxury. I've never had one over the course of my entire career. But fighting guys that are taller, you struggle whenever they are very aware of such a massive advantage. This guy is going to try and use this tonight.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
With your kicks. Come on.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Nice defense there. Huge block.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Remain in the round. Oh, wicked nice leg kick there, DC.
Can't take too many of those.
Oh, he got that knee to connect to the body, and if you're the defensive fighter here, you gotta make sure you don't eat too many more of those.
You cannot eat too many. You gotta get the elbows inside, because otherwise you're gonna land one. You got everything down. I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Straight right hand, no good. 30 seconds now to go in the round.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this?
He's able to slip the left there. Hey! Good defense to block the strike coming back.
Deep breath, relax. This round, we want to go back to the boxing game. Let's keep that going. This guy has no answer for you. Keep your hands up.
All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are gonna be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
All right, here we go. Round two is underway. Not a lot of action really from either fighter in round one. Probably a 10-10, given the fact that neither fighter got off at all.
Nobody landed anything special. Nobody landed anything with any meaning. These guys have got to get going, or they're going to be very disappointed when the judges render their decision. Look at him.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook, that's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit, finish him off with the uppercut, that is your soda. I mean, come on, man, let this guy have the whole thing. Ooh, what a punch. Beautiful leg kick throw.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he got hurt bad.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Blocks the strike.
Big, powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range.
Another shot lands upstairs. Pretty good right hand.
Liver kick. If you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. 30 seconds now to go in the round. And that left hook landed on the button. Whoa! Back to the feet.
You don't really stand after you
torn at times in that previous round. I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that. But when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
Striking is unbelievable. You're mixing it up perfectly. I love when you're dealing with your kicks. Keep those going. He's slowing down.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round will be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC.
Let's focus.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Oh, big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Big kick lands. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, there he goes, attacking that lead leg to the outside. Nasty kick there.
Nasty leg kick. Oh, my goodness. What a performance.
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. Take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched it.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
Buffer is here. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 11 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, El Diablo!
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.
right, coming up next is the UFC Heavyweight Showdown.
You ready? You ready?
All right, ready to go for round one, and this young man's popularity absolutely soared on the strength of what he did his last time out. It was a win by flush knockout, kept his winning streak intact with style points, and now the challenges get decidedly more tougher. We'll see if he can keep the momentum going in what is unquestionably the biggest spot of his UFC career. Opens with the inside leg kick.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And they separate.
Big kick.
Straight right, he misses. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter.
Lesson one in boxing class: hands up, chin down.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hands. Everything changes when you're, oh, that was a big kick. It's just the one that's going to break it. Down into his mouth.
All right, side control now. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC.
Well, you got to start clearing those hooks right away, or he's going to start to try to attack the rear choke. He's got a really good job of relaxing, not panicking, because he's getting choked.
And this might just be a matter of time.
You ready? You ready?
All right, ready to go for round one, and it's hard not to harken back to his last appearance. A huge knockout victory for him that set up this particular showcase here tonight. Can he keep the momentum going and register another knockout? His fan base is swelling. He is more popular than ever after a big knockout win his last time out. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Big kick lands.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range.
Big powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots. Right hand punches the clinch. Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got his stuff. Beautiful takedown.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Close guard. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off. This guy is throwing punches to be effective. Throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Lands the ground and pound strike here. The elbow there. Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Ooh, all right, he's got the full mount now, DC, and he is pretty much a hard guy to buck off from this position.
Oh, because he's so heavy. He keeps his weight down. He really does grind on you with his bottom half. He doesn't do anything with his arms. His arms are free to punch. He's selecting you with his hips and his legs, making you make a determination as to whether or not you want to get ground and pounded to the mat, or if you're going to give your back up, where he will then start to chase choke.
A lot of energy expenditure defensively if you are the bottom fighter in this equation. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, lands the elbow there from top position. Surprised that one didn't open him up.
Oh, right in the mouth.
Making all these shots count. 5 minutes in the books. Pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. Did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
All right, here we go with our next round, and really shades of the Diaz brothers in that previous round. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy, just a lot of efficiency on the field.
Very, very efficient. Good round in the sense that he did not throw everything with absolute power, but he was touching the entire time. Then every now and again, he would set down on a strike that was really damaging his opponent.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand? Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
Left hook coming, it's blocked. Stuff the takedown, no problem.
When you're in the clinch, you go to the body. That's an investment. Keep on putting that money away with every single body shot. Nice strike.
Ooh, blocks the shot. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Oh, man, that cut is nasty.
Oh, that's a nice strike. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. And there comes the separation now. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Oh, and there's a double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he gets the finish, he's already off his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy is double.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. He continues to manhandle him here on the ground. unbelievable result here tonight. Just before the end of that round, a huge shot that drops his opponent and ultimately spells the end of the fight. Referee jumps in there furiously to stop the fight. That is a crazy, crazy knockout just at the end of the round. To Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 47 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, El Diablo!
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
Coming up next is the UFC heavyweight division collision. His opponent would be wise to get the guard up here early. This man has won his last 3 fights, all of them by flush knockout. Each knockout more impressive than the last. We'll see if he can keep it going here tonight. Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. And he landed the right hand there.
Nice punch land over the top.
For that left hand. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Oh, what a punch.
So he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially, but now it has been found, and it's been found by this young man in this octagon tonight.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And there comes the separation now. Jab now again, the fighter evades.
That was snuck in. Nice strike. Beautiful body kick.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
Look at the swift action that comes from showing that kick.
Didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Doubling up on the jab. All right, so there he goes, continuing to land that jab. When they put this highlight together, it's just going to be one head snapping back.
It's going to be boxers going back and watching this guy and going, wow, this is what he jabs.
Position with that jab, doubles up on it now.
Big punch lands over the top.
He works his entire striking game off it. Oh!
Shoes hurt.
Back to the feet. Big left hook there. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He's coming a mile away and he's blocking, he's rolling, slipping. He's doing a great job.
What a fight so far. All right, so here we go with round one. This young contender has won his last 3 fights, and as many of you know, each knockout more impressive than the last. He'll try to extend the knockout streak here tonight to continue his path toward title contention. We'll see if he can keep it going here tonight. All right, early round one, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Must be nice for these long fighters.
I mean, they are able to touch you as you try to enter into range. Tonight, he needs to use his jab, use his kicks to hit his opponent before his opponent can get into range to even start. Think about striking. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Oh, he missed with that right hand. All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab.
Circling towards the left now.
Okay? Show me that.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Protect your face.
Liver kick.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Trying to establish that jab once again. Just misses there with the left. Single collar tie now.
Big kick lands.
Lunges forward with the left there. Missed with that right hand. Oh, and there he goes again, working off that beautiful jab. He continues to keep his opponent at distance.
I mean, keeps him at bay with that beautiful, precise jab. It is like a piston. It goes in and out, and before his opponent can even realize what hit him, he's already hit the level. I love watching this man fight because of that beautiful, educated jab. That's nice.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Big leg kick land.
15 seconds to go. Big power shot there. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful. Hook, it landed.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with round one. His knockout streak really has been the stuff of legend, knocking out contenders left and right. He's won his last three, all of them by flush knockout. Shades of Vitor Belfort back in 2013. We'll see if he can keep it going here tonight. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Try to establish that jab. Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC.
Give me some combinations.
Unable to land with that punch. Blocks the shot. He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
There's no give on that leg kick. Nice.
Midway through round one. Oh, collar tie. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Out of range with that one.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Whoa, blocks the shots.
Strike first. Here we go.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can't attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he's landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
His opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning.
This should be the beginning of the end. We've seen really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure trigger at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
He cannot handle your dominance on the ground. He can't.
All right, here we go with our next round, and really shades of the Diaz brothers in that previous round. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy, just a lot of efficiency on the field.
Very, very efficient. Good round in the sense that he did not throw everything with absolute power, but he was touching the entire time. Then every now and again, he would set down on a strike that was really damaging his opponent.
Take your time. Take your time.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it. Nice strike.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. He tagged him with the punch there, DC. That's an educated left hand.
He's got great timing with his left hand.
All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming. Beautiful punch.
Starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Unable to connect there. Well, no surprise, he goes for the takedown there, unable to get the fight to the canvas.
This is a testament to his opponent, his ability to see the shots coming, defend them, and make the fight happen where he wants to.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one.
Ooh, what a punch.
A crippling knee to the body. And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 25 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, El Diablo!
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
Coming up next is the UFC heavyweight division collision.
You ready? You ready?
Well, it's good to see this man back inside the octagon. Round one getting underway here. As many of you know, he won his last fight by blistering knockout. His popularity has absolutely soared since. So with momentum tonight, he'll try to keep the winning streak and the knockout streak still intact. Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. All right, our first round is underway. Good to have you with us. And no secret as to what he's going to be trying to do tonight. Entry, a level change, and ultimately that handed takedown.
Definitely going to be trying to get to the legs or get to the body, find some sort of takedown to start showing his dominance in the ground. Big powerful first land. Now he gets back straight.
Nice takedown there.
You ready? You ready?
All right, ready to go for round one. As many of you know, this young man won his last fight by knockout. No TKO, flush knockout for him the last time out. And now he is getting a shot against a truly elite fighter in this division. The question is, when the challenges get stiffer, will his game raise up to that next level? Throughout his career, when the challenges have gotten tougher, he has raised his game. That is exactly the goal in front of him tonight. Well, you see the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Early round one here, we've got an outstanding wrestler on one side of this equation. You got to think he's going to pursue that takedown early on.
You got to watch for him to get his head moving right away, change his level, shoot for an attack, and anticipate first line of defense and go to a second attack to make sure that he gets the fight exactly where he wants it.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, these are some serious punches from the top here. He's continuing to maintain good posture and making these strikes.
He's doing a really good job of watching pretty elegant, making his punches count while not putting himself in danger.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underdog. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Oh, really nice work to keep his upper his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Useful strike there. The ground and pound on point tonight. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. A lot of top pressure being applied here. He's got the ground and pound going now. All right, working inside the closed guard now. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Ground and pound strike there now. Right in full guard here, DC. I know you don't like hanging out here for too long.
No, you don't want to stay there. Too much of a submission threat. You got to pass.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Volume strikes continue to rain down. His opponent's pretty helpless there on the ground.
His opponent is helpless. He's been hurt, he's been battered, he's been beaten, and now this guy's just trying to find the right time to land the strike that is the fight.
Working off his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was. DC, take us through the replays.
Punch after punch. He landed him at will. He went right at his opponent, got in his face, and showed this is my octagon. We are going to dance to the beat of my tune.
right, here we go with our next round, and really shades of the Diaz brothers in that previous round. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy, just a lot of efficiency on them.
Very, very efficient. Good round in the sense that he did not throw everything with absolute power. He was touching the entire time. And every now and again, he would set down with a strike that was really damaging his opponent.
Nice. Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting.
Yeah, he's your best friend. He's not that you want to take too fast and watch him defend and beat you up with the fight stand.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that one, DC. A lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out is beautiful. The backside hand. Now we're good.
Takedown lands. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
Just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
That's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Both fighters throwing heat now. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in a huge shot.
That massive shot. Now he's trying to find the next shot. Oh, my goodness.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. He's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 31 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, El Diablo!
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
Coming up next is the UFC heavyweight division collision.
Ready. Ready to fight?
All right, so here he is, ready for round one. This man is all the rage, given what he did his last time out. It was a win by flush knockout. Now he'll try to keep the momentum going as the challenges get more difficult. You win in the UFC 9 times out of 10. The next opponent is decidedly better. That is certainly the case here tonight. Really using his reach advantage there with that man, DC. And he landed the right hand.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, ready to go for round one, and this young man's popularity absolutely soared on the strength of what he did his last time out. It was a win by flush knockout. He kept his winning streak intact with style points, and now the challenges get decidedly more tougher. We'll see if he can keep the momentum going in what is unquestionably the biggest spot of his UFC career. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times...
All right, so there's the early takedown. Believing in DC that he wants to get this fight to the ground, and he was certainly able to do so there.
He felt like he had a massive advantage in the wrestling, and if he attempted takedowns, he was good. Let's see what he does in this position.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA. And he's as good as it gets.
The problem is the opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, side control now. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Oh, and he gives up his back here, DC. I know you've never had your back taken in the UFC. You've never been submitted. But this is not a good spot for the defensive fight.
It's not a very good spot for him. The guy on bottom needs to stay patient. He cannot panic. He's trying to get back to his back. Lay on his back. Let his back to the mat. He has to get back to the mat. So then he can start to work on his defensive transition. You don't want a guy like this who's so good at controlling his position, just on top of you and riding you. Take your time, get back to your back, start to try to recover. You're happy.
Looking at his control here, his opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Now into his mouth.
Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Goes upstairs for an elbow. Elbows landing in bunches. Now you got to cover up. Final seconds. The horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, the round is over. Gut check time for him now. You see the cut on his cheek has gotten really, really bad. And even though it's not affecting his vision, if it gets any worse, the doctor will be called in. And I can assure you, he's going to have no choice but to stop this fight.
You see that? Listen to me. You're gonna have to...
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's a guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that pinch. avoid that right hand.
Nice. Look out! Who's hurt? Serve him up. Go get him. He's hurt bad.
Well, he's able to get back up here, but oh man, is he on wobbly legs. Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training.
Well placed shot there, DC. He is officially wrong.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
All right, he engages in the single collar. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. Now to check the high kick. Now goes in and there's the takedown.
Now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look for him to transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish.
Posturing up now, and he's out. Both fighters get up now. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. Take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands, and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
And here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 58 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, El Diablo!
Oh, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? It's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
Coming up next is a UFC heavyweight division collision.